MoWet Entertainment.
Team statement. The past 4 months have shed a light on the ongoing racial injustices facing our African American community. Citizens around the country have used their voices and platforms to speak out against these wrongdoings. Over the last few days in our home state of Wisconsin, we've seen the horrendous video of Jacob Blake being shot in the back 7 times by a police officer in Kenosha, and the additional shooting of protesters. Despite the overwhelming plea for change, there has been no action. So our focus today cannot be on basketball.
When we take the court and represent Milwaukee and Wisconsin, we are expected to play at a high level, give maximum effort, and hold each other accountable. We hold ourselves to that standard, and in this moment, we are demanding the same from lawmakers and law enforcement. We are calling for justice for Jacob Blake and demand the officers be held accountable. For this to occur, it is imperative for the Wisconsin State Legislature to reconvene after months of inaction and take up meaningful measures to address issues of police accountability, brutality, and criminal justice reform. We encourage all citizens to educate themselves, take peaceful and responsible action, and remember to vote on November 3rd on behalf of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Adam?
The board approved these new sponsorship patches on our jerseys. These patches are roughly, if I were wearing one, it would be right about here. About 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches are the new rules. This will not go into effect next season, but the season after next, the 17-18 season, and that is the first season in which Nike will be our official uniform provider. So, as you may know now, we don't have the manufacturer's logo on our jerseys, so that will begin in 17-18 as well. So for those teams that choose to sell the sponsorship patch, it'll be here sort of on the left front of the uniform, and the Nike swoosh will be on the right, and the Nike swoosh will be on all the uniforms with the exception of the Charlotte Hornets, where because their owner happens to have his own brand, which is part of Nike brand Jordan, it is likely we're in discussions that brand Jordan will be represented on the Charlotte Hornets uniforms. But that, again, not for next season, but the season after next.
What was the topic of discussion about the All-Star game for 2017?
So we did discuss the North Carolina statute at our owners' meeting. And let me begin by saying there's a long track record in this league of being in the forefront on issues impacting human rights and discrimination. And, of course, this league, and I think I speak for all leagues, is against discrimination in any form. And there were no votes taken in the room, but it was unanimous among our owners that we stand united being against any form of discrimination for any group in our society. The law as it now stands in North Carolina is problematic for the league. There was no discussion of moving the All-Star game. What the view in the room was, we should be working towards change in North Carolina.
Game at all?
Yeah. It's King Kush. You did. Woo. Yeah. Very good, huh? Yeah. 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 Celebration. Yeah. Woo.
ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can save for another day. Hustling ain't selling for being straight. All the hating you can save for another day. ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can save for another day. Hustling ain't selling for being straight. I ain't trying to ever start, need a big plate. I told myself, Kush, don't rush greatness, be patient. I told myself just wait for it, then go take it. These sorry rappers is my motivation. I ain't hating, but I'm like, if them niggas on the nigga, I'ma make it, cause I know I'm better. They be like, who is your top 5? I be like, man, whoever you choose. Now don't you snooze, cause if you do, then nigga, you lose. They acting like they don't have a clue, let me go get blue. What? I gotta have my name in big lights for you to see that I can spit. And a nigga real nice will wait on it. It's gonna be too late, they gon' hate on it. I'm just gonna surprise my haters, ain't gon' put a date on it, yeah. And this was by accident, I was made for this. Who you know that can rap real slow, then switch stuff and rap fast like Chris? Not many, competition not in it. I'm just gon' roll some rocks and up on straight on the Henny, yeah. ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can say for another day. Hustling ain't selling for this straight. All the hating you can say for another day. ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can say for another day. Hustling ain't selling for this straight. I ain't tryna ever start, need a big plate. A millionaire, that's what everybody wanna be. What you did to get it, that's what everybody wanna see. They don't wanna put in the work, hustle and grind, they wanna take shortcuts. Like they ain't got the time, but hard work pays off in the end. You gotta do it, though I bust my ass, then can't lay all my thoughts down in the studio. Long nights, sweat and tears, all for the luxury. Take it with you if she been down and not with the fuckery. Don't fuck with me, all my niggas that's been down with me from the get-go. I hope the ones I'm with now be here on my first hit though. That would be nice, but only time will tell. The ones that ain't on shit be the ones that's loud and gotta yell. That shit hell. But me, I'm calm, cool, and collected. I never was the one that got bullied or disrespected. I'm always gonna speak my mind and do what I feel. It's ORM to the world, bro. Gotta keep it real, yeah. ORM. ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can say for another day. Hustling ain't selling for this straight. All the hating you can say for another day. ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can say for another day. Hustling ain't selling for this straight. I ain't tryna ever start, need a big plate.
$150 days, 5 months. Every day is still March the 13th. There's still a lot of work to do. Because at this point, it's bigger than Breonna. It's bigger than just Black lives. It's, you know, it's about bridging the gaps between us and the police. It's about bringing back the communities. It's about just being able to stand up for each other. And there definitely shouldn't be another Breonna Taylor anywhere. It's definitely bigger than Breonna. He wants to have the right answer at the end of this, so he doesn't want to rush through it. So for me, I'm trying to accept that and be patient with that, because I definitely want him to come out with the right answer.
Very much. Any questions concerning the hurricane?
Yes, Mr. President, will you be visiting the Gulf Coast, and if so, when?
Very shortly. We'll be doing tonight. In fact, I was actually prepared to postpone the speech tonight and make it on Monday. I was going to Texas. I was going to Louisiana, maybe Arkansas. Looks like Arkansas. I just spoke to the governor. It's going to be in pretty good shape, but they'll need some help. What is that level?
So we have two P3s which fly at
Probably be going on Saturday or Sunday, and we'll be heading to Texas and Louisiana, and maybe an additional stop. So that'll either be on Saturday, a little bit in the afternoon, or Sunday, and we'll be ready. I think you'll be prepared by that time. But I just want to thank all of the people from FEMA in particular, and all law enforcement and everyone else locally, because they've done a fantastic job. So we'll be going Saturday or Sunday.
Mr. President, could you also comment with us here at the Hurricane Center? So it's just a great partnership that we work these big events. So I did want to start off. Also comment on what's going on in Wisconsin and the NBA response to the violence.
Yeah, I can tell you that Wisconsin, I appreciate the governor calling and saying he wanted National Guard. As you know, last night was very quiet. The night before wasn't. And the reason it wasn't, they didn't have proper protection. But I respect the governor's decision to get that protection. The National Guard did a fantastic job.
Interesting, if you look back at the 3-day forecast, the point that we made landfall was
And your reaction, sir, to the NBA protest yesterday against another shooting of a black man by police?
I don't know much about the NBA protest. I know their ratings have been very bad because I think people are a little tired of the NBA, frankly. But I don't know too much about the protest. But I know their ratings have been very bad, and that's unfortunate. They've become like a political organization, and that's not a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing for sports or for the country.
Mr. President.
From all across the country, 10,000 crew members out there right now.
Storm, you have the fallout from these police shootings. Is tonight an appropriate time to have a political celebration?
Very appropriate. The country's doing very well economically. We're on a V. It could even be a super V. We set a record last quarter on jobs.
They rode out the storm in Lake Charles, which is in Calcasieu Parish. Our regional administrator.
I have to say they should open up their states. Let them open. Let them open safely and carefully. Open up their schools. Let them play football. It's got to open up.
Ghost made this shit.
Yeah. It's Kush. RM. Nigga round with the pressure. Smoking on pressure, yo, be wonder fuck it ain't no pressure. Nigga round with the pressure. Smoking on pressure, yo, be wonder fuck it ain't no pressure. Yeah, we got that pressure. Yeah, we smoke that pressure. Nigga round with the pressure. Smoking on pressure, yo, be wonder fuck it ain't no pressure. I'm trying to OD on some good weed, trust me. You smoke me, but you smoking that pressure. You bitch J Cobb said she wanna get high and she wanna fuck me, cause you always stress her. A nigga like me gon' hit it 3 times after that, no sir, I ain't gon' text her. Smoking J Cooler with my shirt off, showing tax flex for the hoe, but I ain't no flex. And a nigga like me too high right now. Got the kush roll, I ain't trying to come down. Round on my side of town, looking for a bad bitch and a crew that wanna get down. Smoke them out, let them know what we all about. We getting high, fuck, we high, fuck, ain't no coming down. But if I do, I'ma gon' hit my plug up and tell the nigga, bro, I'm tryna gon' get a pound, yeah. Crit cushion, who I be, smoke kush daily. Yeah, you gonna know me, fuck, you pay me. Bitch, you been wanting me since the fucking 90s. Smoking cushion in yours where you can find me. I tell these hoes that I'm all about my dough. Yeah, you already know that a nigga tryna smoke. If you don't eat dope, then shawty, you gotta go. I just had to let you know, but it really ain't no pressure, ho. Nigga round with the pressure. Smoking on pressure, yo, be wonder fuck it ain't no pressure. Nigga round with the pressure. Smoking on pressure, yo, be wonder fuck it ain't no pressure. Yeah, we got that pressure. Yeah, we smoke that pressure. Ayy, nigga round with the pressure. Smoking on pressure, yo, be wonder fuck it ain't no pressure. I said there really ain't no pressure, man, to fuck your hoe. I know fuck her now, I really like fuck your hoe. I don't want her, bro. All I wanted was some mouths, just some hear from a nigga, bitch, how we do it in the South Lake, Cold John Burr, where I'm from. Where niggas stay turned and them bitches wanna come, but them bitches can't come, they ain't tryna get jiggy. I just want a foreign chick with the ad like Iggy. She looking wild. We started with straight shots, I tripping, I'm just looking at the ad like wow. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the back thinking to myself, what position I ain't really done in a while. Turned in the bed, man, you already know. Man, the bad bitch push stay wet like a pouring down rain. Man, the real ain't explaining what I'm doing in the kitty. The girl just smoking gas, I pull up in the city. Yo, gassed up, you ain't got to ask her. No hair, now you can't pass us. Yeah, we smoke crit, kush, heartbeat, smoke kush daily. Yeah, you gonna know me before you pay me. I tell them hoes that I'm all about my dough. Yeah, you already know that a nigga tryna smoke. If you don't lead dope and shawty, you gotta go. I just had to let you know, but there really ain't no pressure, ho. Nigga round with the pressure. Smoking on pressure, yo, be wonder fuck it ain't no pressure. Nigga round with the pressure. Smoking on pressure, yo, be wonder fuck it ain't no pressure. Yeah, we got that pressure. Yeah, we smoke that pressure. Ayy, nigga round with the pressure. Smoking on pressure, yo, be wonder fuck it ain't no pressure.